When Chapman Billies leave the street, and drouthy neighbours meet, as market days are wearing late, and folk begin to tack the gate, while we sit boozing at the nappy, and getting fou and unca-happy, we think now on the lang Scots miles, the mosses, watters, slaps and stiles that lie between us and our hame, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gathering her brow like gathering storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. This truth fand honest Tam O'Shanter, as he frae airy nicht did canter, all there when there a tune surpasses for honest men and bonny lasses. Ah, Tam, hadst thou but been sae wise, as ta'en thine wife Kate's advice, she told thee weel thou was a scalum, a blatherin', blusterin', drunken blailum, that frae November till October, ye market day thou wasna sober, that ilka melder wi' the miller, thou sat as lang as thou had siller, that every nag was cad a shoe on, the smith and thee got roaring fou on, that at the Lord's hoose, even on Sunday, thou drank wi' Kirkton Jean till Monday. She prophesied that late or soon thou would be found deep drooned in doon, or catched wi' warlocks in the mirk by Alloway's auld haunted kirk. Ah, gentle dames, it gars me greet to think how many counsels sweet, how many lengthened sage advices the husband, for the wife despises. Oh, but tae oor tale. Ye merk it nicht, Tam had got planted, uncoricht, fast by an ingle, blazing finely, where Riemann swats that drank divinely. And at his elbow, Suitor Johnny, his ancient, trusty, drouthy crony. Tam looed him like a very brother. They had been fou for weeks together. The nicht drave on wi' sangs and clatter, and aye the ale was growing better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious, wi' favours secret, sweet and precious. The suitor told his queerest stories. The landlord's laugh, ha, 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 was ready chorus. The crickets joined the chirp and cry. The kittlin chased her tail for joy. The storm without nicht rear and rustle. Tam, this is why the storm a whistle. Care, mad to see a man sae happy. E'en drowned himsel among the nappy. As bees fly hame o' laids o' treasure, the minutes winged their way wi' pleasure. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious. Are all the ills of life, victorious. But pleasures are like poppy spread. You seize the flower, its bloom is shed. Or like the snow falls in the river, a moment white, then melts forever. Or like the borealis race that flit ere you can point their place. Or like the rainbow's lovely form, if vanishing amidst the storm. Nae man can tether time nor tide. The hour approaches, Tam mun ride. That hour, o' nicht's black arch the keistin, that dreary hour he mounts his beastin, and sick a night he taks a rodin, as ne'er pair sinner was abroadin. The wind blew as 'twad blawn its last. The rattling showers rose on the blast. The speedy gleams the darkness swallowed. Loud, deep, and lang the thunder bellowed. That nicht a child might understand. The deil had business on his hands. Oh, oh, oh. Wheel mounted on his grey mare Meg, a better never lifted leg, Tam skelpit on through dub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whilst hadden fast his gid blue bonnet, whilst crowning o'er some auld Scots sonnet, whilst glowering round wi' prudent cares, lest bogles catch him unawares. Kirkalloway was drawn nigh, where ghasts and hoolits nichtly cry. By this time he was crossed the ford, where in the snow the chapman smothered, and past the birks and meikle stane, where drunken Charlie brack's neck bane, and through the whins, and by the cairn, where hunters found the murdered bairn, and by the thorn, aboon the well, where Mungo's mother hanged hersel. Before him, Doon pours all his floods, the Dublin storm roars through the woods, the lightnings flash from pole to pole, near and more near the thunders roll, when, glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirkalloway seemed in a bleeze. Through ilka bore the beams were glancing, and loud, shh, resounded mirth and dancing. Oof, inspiring bold John Barleycorn. What dangers thou canst make us scorn. Ach, wi' tippenny we fear nae evil. Wi' Uskebe we'll face the devil. Aye, the swats say reamed in Tammy's noddle. Fair play, he carried a deal's a bottle. But Maggie stood recht sair astonished, till by the heel and hand admonished, she ventured forward on the licht. And whoa, Tam saw an unkersicht, warlocks and witches in a dance. Nae could tion brent new fae France, but hornpipes, jigs, strathspeys and reels put life and metal in their heels. A winnock bunker in the east, there sat Auld Nick in shape o' beast, a towsy tyke, black, grim and large. To gie them music was his charge. She screwed the pipes and girt them skirl till roof and rafters awed the dirl. Coffins stood round like open presses that shawed the dead in their last dresses, and by some devilish cantrip slicht, each in its cold hand held a licht. The torches climb around the wa', infernal fires, blue bleeds and awe. By which heroic Tam was able to note upon the haly table a murderer's banes in gibbet airns, twa span lang wee and christened bairns, a thief new cutted frae a rape, wi' his last gasp his gab did gape. 5 tomahawks wi' blood red rusted, 5 scimitars wi' murder crusted, 7 gallow pins, 3 hangman's whittles, a raw o' wheel sealed doctor's bottles, a garter which a babe had strangled, a knife a father's throat had mangled. Oh, whom his ain son o' life bereft, the grey hairs yet stuck to the heft, were mair a horrible and awfu', which even to name would be unlawfu'. 3 lawyers' tongues turned inside out wi' lies seemed like a beggar's cloot. 3 priests' hearts rotten black as muck lay stinking, vile in every nuck. As Tammy glowered, amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew, the reel they set, the cross to click it, till ilka carl and swat and reek it and coosed her diddies to the wark and link it at it in her sark. Now Tam, oh Tam, had they been queens, or plump and strapping in their teens, their sarks, instead o' creasy flannin, been snow white 1700 linen, their breeks o' mine, my only pair, that, well, yince were plush a good brown hair, I were again them off my hardies, for a blink o' yon bonny birdies. But withered beldams, auld and droll, rigwoody hags would speen a foal, louping and flinging on a crummock. I wonder, didna turn thy stomach. But Tam kent, whit was whit fu brawly, there was a winsome wench and wally, and that night enlisted to the core, lang after Kent on Carrick shore. For many a beast to dead she shot, and perished many a bonny boat, and shook baith meikle corn and beer, and held the countryside in fear. Her cutty sark, o' paisley harn, that while a lassie she had worn, in longitude, though sorely scanty, it was her best, and she was vaunty. Aye, little Kent, her reverent granny, that sark she bought for her wee nanny, with 2 Scots, 'twas all her riches, whatever graced a dance o' witches. But here my moose, her wing maun cower, Sic flights are far beyond her power, to sing how Nanny lap and flang, a supple jade she was and strang, and how Tam stood like ane bewitched, and thought his very een enriched. Even Satan glowered and ha, fidged fu fain, and hotched and blew wi' micht and main, till first he keeper, sign another, Tammy tint his reason altogether, and roars out, "Oh, well done, Cutty Sark!" And in an instant, all was dark. And little had he Maggie rallied when out the hellish legion sallied. As bees bazoot wi' angry fight when plundering herds a sailor bike. As open pussy's mortal foes when pop she starts before their nose. As eager runs the market crowd when catch a thief resounds aloud. So Maggie runs, the witches follow. One man in eldritch screech and hollow. Oh Tam, they'll get thy faring, and hell will roast you like a herring. And vain thy Kate awaits thy coming. Kate soon will be a woeful woman. Now, day thy speedy utmost beg, and when the key stain o' the brig, there at them thou thy tail may toss, a running stream they dare not cross. But ere the keystane she could make, the faint a tail she had to shake. For Nanny, far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam wi' furious ettle. But little wist she Maggie's mettle, a spring brought off her master hail, but left behind her ain grey tail, the carlin cloter by the rump, and left puir Maggie scarce a stump. Now, wha this tale o truth shall read, ilk man and mother son tak heed. Whene'er to drink ye are inclined, or Cutty Sarks run in your mind, think ye may buy the joys o'er dear. Remember Tam O'Shanter's mare.